There are many groups of creators on YouTube that excel in their respective categories, but none excel as a collective like AMP. They took 2020 by storm, uploading bangers every week and have much in store for 2021. As far as in today's video, we're going to look into the rise of AMP, aka Any Means Possible. Any Means Possible, or AMP for short, is a content creator collective who operate in Atlanta, Georgia. They consist of 6 members as of now: Agent Zero, ImDavisss, Fanum, Duke Dennis, Cenat, and Chrisnxtdoor. Agent Davis and Duke are all content creators that stem from the 2K community, while Fanum and Kai upload IRL content. Chris is the one that makes the magic happen, editing all of AMP's videos with pristine quality. AMP also consists of multiple affiliates such as Bleed, John from the John family, Low aka Legend of Winning, Dave Omigo, and Bruce Drop 'em Off. But the road to becoming one of the most entertaining groups over the last year didn't happen overnight. Each member has their own story to tell on how they ended up growing their audiences and ultimately joining AMP, which I've made individual videos on. You can view these videos from the Rise Up series in the cards above and in the link in the description. Now I want to talk about the origin of AMP and how each member came to join. It starts with the big 3, Agent, Davis, and Fanum. Agent Davis and Fanum had already built relationships through the 2K community over the years, collaborating on multiple videos. Agent was planning on moving to the US from Canada and was looking to live in a house with fellow content creators. Agent reached out to Fanum and Davis to propose the idea of them living together. Davis wanted to eventually make a move to LA, so this didn't seem like a bad idea, and Fanum came up with the name AMP. Any Means Possible is a saying that Fanum lives by and often mentions it in his videos to describe his overall grind on YouTube and in life altogether. With the pitch that Agent gave to Fanum, he was almost immediately on board. Next we have Duke, Kai, and Chris. So after forming the core 3, the group needed a 4th person who had the same mindset but was different in their own way. Not long after this, Davis recommended Duke Dennis. Duke wasn't initially on board until Fanum spoke with him and sold him on a vision for the group.
He wasn't there. I had to call him. he was on some like, what, nigga? I had to call him, explain to him, like, yo, bro, here's the vision. Here's what can happen. Real talk, real talk. And then eventually, y'all see AMP Duke. Davis would be lit, he be with everything. And Agent, as I said, his vision was already farther, so he already knew the vibes. But it's a great combination. You got New York me, you have Duke from the South. Davis is from the South, but he don't act like he's from the South. He's like different. And then he's from Canada, so it's international. We breaking barriers too. It was like from all places. You get what I'm saying? So it was a good. I think it was a good core.
Now Kai had an idea of who Agent and Davis was from playing 2K and watching their videos on YouTube. It was actually Fanum who recruited Kai to join AMP, coming from the same city. Kai would find his place in the group almost immediately after joining. Let's talk about how Chrisnxtdoor became one of the latest members and the group's main editor. It started with the role of editor needing to be filled in the group, and Davis cited Chris as a great candidate. Agent wasn't too sold on him early on, unsure if he could produce quality edits on a weekly basis. Agent would hire an industry editor, and the results were not up to the standards that he wanted for AMP. Agent would then hire Chris to try to salvage the rest of the already edited footage and convey the story of that video better, which he more than did. From that moment, he joined AMP. His on-camera talent has grown over the past year as well, being a natural at balancing entertainment and editing.
While we were in Virginia, we drove to DC on the 2nd day because we were bored of Virginia. And while we were there, we met up with Chris, and that was my first time meeting him. So when Davis recommended Chris edit the videos, I was like, I remember seeing him edit like some Soluminati stuff before, and so I know like he has a creative sauce, but I was actually very pessimistic that he'd be able to do it on a weekly basis. Very pessimistic. And I was actually the most against it. And I'm a really straightforward person, so like when someone recommends something, if I think it's incorrect, like I'm gonna say it. We have nothing to lose at this point because the person I had edit the video did a horrible job. And so we didn't even give Chris the raw files. We actually gave him the final footage that the other guy edited. And Chris put it together in a way that was so beautiful that it just blew our minds. Without a doubt, we had no other doubts in our mind that Chris was gonna be that guy. Boom, let's try and make him part of it. And we did. It just so happened that throughout the course of the videos, Chris is also great on camera. So he started making the trips down here to Atlanta to come to the shoots. And it's not too bad for him. He lives in Maryland, so it's not too far of a trip.
Starting off, the group was very underprepared while recording group content, having various things go wrong, from cameras dying to not having enough cameramen in general for some shoots. They had good ideas in place, but bad execution. So hiring Chris around this time and getting multiple affiliates on board was an important turn of events. In a span of a few months, AMP found their footing after it seemed like things wouldn't work out. AMP uploaded his first video on March 16th, 2020 titled AMP 2v2 Tag Team Boxing, which sits at a little over 1 million views today. This video is also the most viewed video on the channel as of now.
Whoa, we going like that? What you doing? Oh, that chicken from Popeyes. Hold on. Oh, man. No, hold on. This is nice shit.
He just switched stances off the Oh my God!
Come on, yeah. Take over, activate takeover, activate takeover.
AMP will follow up the success of this video, uploading multiple bangers, ranging from Top Chef cooking videos to basketball challenges. AMP uploads weekly videos on Mondays. Before I end this video off, I want to highlight some of AMP's accolades on YouTube and social media in general. The team's pages, all named AMP exclusive, have a social media following of over 200,000. Their channel has accumulated almost 700,000 subscribers, with currently over 34 million views from just 41 videos as of now. The group has almost 7 million subscribers as a collective, with over 700 million views as well. AMP has a group synergy like no other, and that will only get better as the months and years go by. You can't compare them to any other group, and I can personally say that they care more about quality and execution than always following the upload schedule. I could see them becoming more consistent on weekly uploads soon as current events in the world start to return to normal. I say all this to say to watch out for AMP, because they are only getting started and looks to be big things coming in the near future. I wish them all nothing but the best as their movement continues to grow. So if you made it this far into the video, make sure you comment down your favorite AMP member and or video. And if you're new to the channel, you enjoy this type of content, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, and turn on those post notifications for me. It's Fargo, and I'm out, man.
Yeah!